Ag Hall of Fame, APRI.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. All right. It's good to be here with you this morning, and I have a very important topic that I need to talk with you about. Let me see the hands of all the realtors in the room this morning. You're a realtor, let me see your hand, because you're the people I'm talking to this morning. Well, for those of you who know me, you know that I'm a passionate advocate for our industry and private property rights. NAR, everybody knows what NAR is, right? National Association of Realtors. They advocate every day on behalf of the 1.3 million realtors and the 75 million property owners in the United States. We advocate, we are their voice. Working at the federal, state, and local levels, we advocate for policy initiatives that strengthen the ability of Americans to own, buy, and sell real estate. Since 1969, the Realtors Political Action Committee, which is affectionately referred to as RPAC, and for those of you who have another connotation for RPAC, it's not realtors partying and carousing. We have promoted the election of pro-realtor candidates across the United States, and this year we're celebrating 50 years of advocacy. Let's give ourselves a hand. Now, the purpose of RPAC is very clear. Voluntary contributions made up by realtors are used to help elect candidates who understand and support our interests. These are not your membership dues. This is money given by realtors in recognition of the importance of the political process. Your RPAC contribution is an investment, and it is the best investment you'll make in your business and in your career. RPAC is your insurance against poorly designed small business and commercial real estate legislation. Our legislators, when they get up every morning, they think about bills that they're going to pass, and those bills work their way through the halls of Congress. And a lot of those bills have good intentions, but they have unintended consequences that affect our industry and private property rights. And it's the Realtors Political Action Committee and those who work on our behalf in Washington to lobby our legislators at the federal level, state level, and even in our local communities to ensure that a lot of these bills never get to see the light of day. So if you've not been doing your fair share in terms of your investment to RPAC, you're not doing all you can to better your profession, your business, and yourself. So very quickly, let me just highlight a couple of some recent legislative victories that we've had. How about raising the conforming mortgage loan limits for Fannie and Freddie, increasing the earnings of a typical realtor by over $6,000? That deserves a hand. How about preserving the mortgage interest deduction, protecting the annual commission for the average realtor of over $3,000? Yeah, that's good, man. How about preventing cities and counties in Georgia from charging individual agents a business license fee of $200 in every jurisdiction you do business each year? Wow. How about permanently prohibiting banking conglomerates from providing real estate brokerage and property management services that have saved the average realtor over $5,000 annually? How about blocking a 6% state tax on your real estate commissions? So, the big question, how can you invest? How can you get involved and play a part. Every realtor should invest at least a minimum of your fair share in PAC. It is voluntary, and the minimum amount a realtor is required to invest each year is only $15. By investing a minimum of $15 each year, you make a statement and a commitment to your industry and your career. Now, here at DeKalb, who's coming behind me? Who's coming behind me? I got lipstick on the mic. We make investment fun here at DeKalb. By investing your first $15 today, who has never invested in RPAC? Let me see your hands. Never invested in RPAC. Be honest, let me see your hands. No shame. Let me see your hand. If you've never invested in RPAC, take out your checkbook, write a check for $15, because that qualifies you to attend our Realtor Night Out tonight that our president just spoke about. You can support your industry and have fun at the same time, because they're going to be serving drinks tonight, right, Mr. President?
Right.
So $15 gets you drinks and some food, and it is after 5. So that's one part, that's one way you can do it. Now, for those of you who want to turn it up a notch, you have a chance. You can become a member of RPAC's 99% club, and that's the most invested club around the country. And here's how we make that easy. There are some cards on your table that says join our team. And if you need more cards, just let us know. The staff will provide you with more cards. Fill that out for $99, and let me tell you what that gives you. You become a member of the RPAC 99 Club. You've done your fair share by investing in RPAC, but it also gives you a table, 4-seat table, to the most sought after jazz concert every year that happens at DeKalb Realtors. Jazz on the Lawn at DeKalb Realtors. So by purchasing a table, you also contributing to RPAC. But real seriously, most importantly, I want to challenge each and every one of you to continue to do your fair share and begin your investment in RPAC. Let's take the time to make our industry stronger by having a seat at the table in Washington and in our local communities, because you know what they say. If you don't have a seat at the table, you're probably on the menu, right? So we want to make sure we're not on the menu, we have a seat at the table. And you also want to let your clients that you're working with know that you are affiliated with an organization, the only organization that advocates for property rights and for home ownership, and that your investment gives them a voice. So who are my investors today? I have investors today? Thank you. Thank you so much, and thanks for the opportunity to talk about RPAC.
Thank you very much. And last but not least, we have someone that has been battling the everything that's in the air right now. My had last week really bad, but she still managed to make it here today. Ms. Tammy Knoll, Georgia Women's Council President.
Okay, I'm gonna follow Faith and Ed. I'm at home. This is my hometown. This is my home church, is what you wanna call it. So I'm gonna be Tammy, okay? I am your 2019 state president for the Women's Council of Realtors, but really I'm just Tammy. I'm here to serve, and you have a fabulous dynamic team. The DeKalb Women's Council, your president is Tanya Jones. Please stand, Tanya, and her entire leadership team. Please stand, the entire leadership team. Please stand. These ladies right here are taking it to the next level. They just won a state award for being the 3rd place for having the most members that joined their network. I'm seeing a lot of fabulous ladies out here, but men don't run. 10% of our members are men, so you can run, but you can't hide. They're the smartest 10%. So I just want to give you some more numbers. Faith brought you up to speed on some RPAC. Let me just give you a little bit about what Women's Council does in our industry and in our community. How many of you know that 23% of NAR committee members are Women's Council? 23%, that's huge. 80% are state and local presidents. So we are leaders. We are building leaders. You don't have to come in and know everything. That's what we do. We build leaders, and then you go on and take positions. Of the President's Circle, and Faith talked a little bit about RPAC. As you move up in RPAC, there's different levels. President's Circle is one of the highest levels that you can attain, a little bit higher, but that's the one I'm in, President's Circle. Of 1,420 President's Circle members, nation, this is not Georgia, this is nation. All the numbers I'm giving you are from the nation. 331 of them are Women's Council. So we don't just talk the talk, we walk the walk, and we do what we're supposed to do in our industry. Please come and join Women's Council. If you want to move up in the industry, if you want to find that leadership position to take you to the next level, Women's Council is definitely here for you. You have a dynamic team here, but there's 9 networks located throughout the state of Georgia. If you have any questions for me, I'm here to answer it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Geneva is somewhere. Hey, I'm sorry, right there. Geneva's going to come up and introduce our sponsors.
Hello, everyone. So will we have a visual? All right. So thank you to our sponsors. We are grateful for your gifts and your support and standing with us. Our platinum sponsorship is Georgia MLS. Also, we have ProServe of Pampersville. Nadine Coleman, will you please stand? Bob? I'm sorry?
Yeah, to get to speak for 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, well, we need to go back to Mike then.
I'll talk about later.
Okay. Nadine, do you want?
Let's give a round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nadine Marge Coleman. I'm the owner of Surfpro of Pampersville. We're located in Decatur, in Pampersville, Georgia. My company is not only a woman-owned business, but also a black-owned Surfpro in the state of Georgia, the only black-owned Surfpro. We do emergency services to remedy water, fire, mold remediation for both residential and commercial customers. My staff consists of experiences ranging within 6 to 25 years of residential construction, and our company is also a certified IICRC firm, which is the Institute of Inspection, Cleaning and Restoration Certificate. So rest assured, my staff is fully certified to remedy any water damages. Thank you.
And Bob with Fidelity Home Mortgage. Please give him a round of applause.
That's really got up here already. So good morning again. I'll put on my mortgage banker hat for a second. I'm Bob Bregenser with Fidelity Bank Mortgage. I want you to know that I really love the association, and I really, some of my absolute favorite and best realtor referral friends, referral sources, friends are in this organization. I want you to know I really love this place. But it's easy for me to donate my time to the committees, help put together nice events like this, allocate sponsorship hours to make this stuff happen for this community. And I'd just like to start to say thank you. I really love this place. For those of you that may not know Fidelity, the Atlanta Metro Studies report shows Fidelity as the #1 resale and new home lender for 2018. And while that's not all that important to me, what is important to me is how we got there. At Fidelity, we really have one mission. We want to be the trusted partner for our realtors and builders in the communities that we work. So I'm gonna keep this short today. We wanna be the lender you call when you absolutely need it. So if you don't know me, if you don't know Fidelity, I'm happy to talk to you after this, or feel free to give me a call. Love to get to know you. Thanks so much.